What's up, guys? It's your girl Amber Light, and I am back with the Takeoff Uncut. This time I got Exotic Cin with me. Okay.
Hi, how you guys doing?
And she's actually from the Bronx, right? You're from
Yes,
the Bronx?
I'm from the Bronx. Traveled all the way from the Bronx.
I have people traveling all over the place just to get here to me, which I truly appreciate. Nothing but gratitude for you guys. So I appreciate everyone that's on the show. This is the first Asian I've ever interviewed.
Woot woot.
She's Vietnamese, and I'm excited because she speaks it. And I would speak it, but I don't know if y'all would understand us. Y'all probably won't, so I'm just gonna not. But what else are you mixed with?
I'm actually mixed with Black and Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Both of my parents are mixed as well.
Mm-hmm.
My mom is half Black and Vietnamese, and my dad is half Spanish and Vietnamese.
And shout out to the Vietnamese people up in her, dig. So, what was your upbringing like?
Well, my upbringing, I remember being a child, education was like everything. Like, if you got a C,
it's the end of the world.
You would be punished.
If you got a B, it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
Like, if you got anything less, I remember I had, back in high school, you know how we had the number grades?
Yeah.
So, I got 98 in chemistry.
Yeah.
Do you hear me? In fucking chemistry.
Good.
My parents looked at me and said, "Why isn't this 100?" Me and my brother were like, "What the fuck?" Like, they are very, Asian parents don't play when it comes to
they don't.
They really don't. So, besides education, were they very strict as well?
Yes, my parents were very strict. I was not allowed to go to any parties. I was lucky enough to go to my first party. It was a Sweet 16 when I was 16.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, they had to drop me off and pick me up.
Mm-hmm.
I was not able to take a cab. I couldn't take the train. They was not with it.
Yeah, they don't play that.
Not with
Asian parents don't play that. They're very, very clear cut, and it is what it is. So, were they open when you said that you wanted to do music? Or was it a little bit of a battle?
I mean, it's funny because I've been doing music since I was 14, and I used to just only play with it, and I recently took it serious because I started to see that I have a brand that stands out from like a lot of people, especially in the music industry. There's barely any Asians, so I thought that I had an advantage, and a lot of my friends were telling me like, "Hey Cindy, like, you really have talent, you should pursue it." So that was when I was like, you know what, like, I'm gonna take it seriously. And I recently told my parents about it, and honestly, as I got older, they became more open with me, surprisingly. It was when I was younger that they were very like closed, and it was like, "Oh, you should be a doctor." But as I got older, I don't know, I guess they just started to see I was growing into a very smart young woman, and they kind of trusted me in a way as an adult. So when I came to them and I told them, "Hey, I want to do music," and I showed them my first music video, they were amazed. They said like my craft was basically like really dope, and it made me feel great because as a child, I feel like a lot of Asian kids go through this.
Yes.
When you're young, like, and you're a child in an Asian household, it's like your parents, they try to kind of control you, but it's because they just want to protect you from the outside world, and they try to live the American dream through you.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's because, and here's how I always have to remind younger kids, because now that I'm older, I've come to realize that, they weren't, it's not like they didn't believe in you, it's more like they were just worried, you know? So it's just like, oh my God, she's reaching for a career that's very hard, that's not stable, and it's like what do we do? But of course they want you lawyer, doctor, that's a typical, office job, 9 to 5. But what parents are failing to realize is that it's a completely different generation now. 9 to 5s don't pay the bills anymore. They do, but barely. And then that's why people work 2-3 different jobs, because that's what you have to do. So why not take that time and energy and invest into your career instead? Something that you really want to do. You know what I'm saying? But like with my situation with my parents doing the whole media personality thing, they were not with it because they were worried. But now that they see like, yo, she's got her own office, she's doing good, she got her own place, her own car, like she's good out here, you know, especially when it's just like, yo, you know, you need cash, mom and dad, I got you. And then they're just like,
where's she getting all this money from?
Hey sis, you know, so I feel like that's just something that every child goes through, you know. And now that we're speaking about the whole being Asian in the industry, there are not a lot of us. So when you emailed me, I was so hype. I was like, yo, it's an Asian girl and she's Vietnamese. I'm like, yes. So that's why I think we were talking through text message, right?
Yeah.
And that's when we brought it up, and I was just like, yo, this is gonna be a dope interview. So how does your self-esteem differ from back then? Because I remember you told me you had like a little bit of low self-esteem, you know, the kids always make fun of you because kids are ignorant, calling you Chinese.
They're very cruel, mean.
Slant eye, all of that. I went through that too. And what's crazy is I went to a very diverse school. So
me too.
We shouldn't have to go through that. But how does it, are you more confident in yourself now?
Yes, I'm so much more confident. And I think it's crazy how I went from, like, my self-esteem was so bad. I started having suicidal thoughts. But at the same time, like, to see how much I've grown because of experiences I've had. When I got to high school, like, being Asian started being cool. They were like, oh, like, Asian girls are exotic. They're like, they're cute and, you know, all that stuff. But it wasn't only because of that. It was also because when you grow up, you start to learn things. Like, you become experienced. You start to learn how to become comfortable in your own skin. Especially when you get to college, that's when everyone's mature and, like, you really find your, like,
yourself.
Yourself, your clique, who you really are, what you really want to do. And that's one of the reasons why it actually influenced me to want to empower other people, especially people who've had low self-esteem. That's why I'm doing the Queens with Ambition event series that I'm doing next year. Sometime next year, I'm thinking of doing that because when I was in college, I wanted like someone to come up with something and have events where me as a young woman I could go to and learn how to become like a better person in society and successful.
So you're like an advocate for women's rights. You're also you also speak out against bullying too, right?
Yes.
Tell me more about that as well.
For bullying, I'm not really doing something for it right now, but I really don't like bullying because I was bullied as a child. That was one of the reasons why I had suicidal thoughts as a child. And speaking of suicidal, I actually had a friend that died at the age, he killed himself at the age of 23 a couple of years ago. Yeah, and he was really close to me and a bunch of my friends, and what I did was I was like, let me try to combine my passion and my pain together because I've always had like a natural skill for event planning. Like, I loved organizing things and whatnot. So what I did was I had a crowdfunding page, and I also reached out to vendors. I tried to put an event together. I raised over $1,000 through my mom's nail salon, through her clients, through
that's so Asian
people. Nail salon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like all Vietnamese parents definitely worked in a nail salon before, especially moms. Regarding that, I'm sorry about your friend.
Yeah.
By the way, nowadays we are raising awareness regarding self-care, mental health, like, and a lot of people just feel like they always say that men deal with it
Yes.
more because they never speak about it.
Exactly.
And I'm happy that you brought that up because I just want you to say something positive, and I feel like we just need more positivity in this world of people realizing that bullying can get to that point.
Yeah.
Like I speak on a panel and it's called The Rise Above All Tour. So we speak about bullying to kids. We go around to different schools and we talk to kids. And a lot of their stories are very, very touching and very sad because, you know, kids, they don't really know any better. Like, it's just like, ha ha, he he. But, like, it really can lead to somebody committing suicide. And before you know it, it's too late. So we say that to say this: stop bullying and stop being rude towards each other. Stop judging each other so much because nobody's perfect.
Exactly.
So having you on the show, besides the Asian Vietnamese part, is you being a woman in the industry. Now, how does that feel? Because we go through a lot of bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, something that I remembered happening was I was on set for a photo shoot, and what happened was the photographer, he pulled me to the side. By the way, the shoot was in his home, and it was a lot of people in his home though. It was like probably like 10 other people because it was a shoot with like a bunch of girls and there was people helping, things like that. So he asked me to go upstairs, and I don't know why, but I went upstairs with him. And when I got up there, he just asked me to sit down on this like royal looking chair, and he started taking photos of me. And I was just like, okay, and I just sat there and I was like, okay. And then when I got up, we went back downstairs. But mind you, when I did go upstairs, I did have in the back of my mind, he better not try nothing because my heels will come off my feet real quick. So, but anyways, as I went down the stairs, my boss at the time, because I was doing an internship, she asked me like, what happened, what just happened? Because she seen me come downstairs with him, and I told her what happened, and she's like, Cindy, like, as you get older and you start doing all these things in the industry, don't do that ever again because you don't know what could have happened. Because from that day on, I started to notice more and more like guys are really
they're shady.
Pigs.
They're shady.
They're pigs.
A situation I had was this was a long time ago. This kid wanted to bring me up to a radio station. I don't name drop. I won't say what radio station. And he literally goes, I wasn't trying to give him no time of day. Like, it's like, bro, nah, this ain't it. So he was just like, yo, if you come with me, I'll set you up at the station real nicely. And I'm just like, now see, I don't know where y'all men think that it's okay to sit there and try to bribe me just because you are somewhat in a position of power. Like, when men flirt with me in the industry, it's just like, ha ha, he he, but chill fuck out. Yeah. Like, you feel me? Like, it's just like, don't expect nothing out of me. And I remember, I don't know how other girls deal with this. My girls say that I'm very mean. So it's like, I am mean. It's just like, I don't feel the need to keep in contact with someone to use them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, say somebody is a really big connect somewhere. Yeah. I'm not going, and you make me feel uncomfortable, or you say something disrespectful to me, or whatever the case may be. I'm not going to keep talking to you and keep being your friend. Exactly. Because you're not trying to be my friend. Because of your connection. Because this industry is messy, and I'm sorry, like, I'm not working with nobody because, like, I don't need to use nobody. Like, I'm gonna get there on my own. So don't you ever get it twisted and think that women are going to need you, because we're taking over the industry. And remember, I said it, 2018. But so let's talk about your new single, Maybach. Yeah, the video was very sexy and sensual and it's sultry. So where did the inspiration come from?
Let's see, Maybach. Where did it come from? Honestly, I was trying to go for like a boss look, but classy. but also sexy.
Kind of like a dominatrix.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to basically show women like you could call shots. Because if you notice in the music video, I strategically had the girl pull him the whole time. Like, you don't see him calling no shots. I mean, I don't know.
You little bitch.
Yeah, basically. But not like that. But yeah, that was one of the little strategic tactics that I threw in the video. Like, I wanted the girl to look dominant. Like, I wanted her to be the one pulling him and be the one basically like calling all the shots and everything. My actors, they were bomb. Like, the girl was so nervous. Her name is Chelsea. She's like one of my besties. I ended up becoming best friends with her after casting her. Like, we got close so quick, but she's moving to Texas in like a couple of weeks. So I'm really sad about that. But I love her. Like, she's amazing. She shocked the hell out of me because she was just like, oh, I feel so uncomfortable. I've never done a sex scene before. She's never done any video. She's actually a model. She's never done any music video. But they shocked me. Yes. I was like, are you sure you don't like him? And she was like, no, I don't.
Aww. Yeah, you know, females, especially, I love when women take power. Like, I think I'm such an advocate for that, for women's rights, for female empowerment, women empowerment, because it's just like, as a team, we just make each other so much stronger. You know what I'm saying? Because in a male-dominated industry, which is no longer male-dominated anymore,
we're taking over.
And that's what it is. Like, females are really beginning to take over. And the girls that I learned from, like, I learned from Nene, I learned from Amber Corinne, I learned from Miss Chit Chat, Miss Tubies. Like, those are some of my favorite, like, bloggers and media personalities. When we get together and, like, just the conversation through text message or through the phone or just chilling with each other, the ideas just come. And it's not only that, but it's just like you lift each other up because we're all trying to win. And there's no jealousy, there's no envy. It's nothing but clapping for each other. Like, yes, sis, you did that. Like, that. Exactly. And there's a podcast coming out. By the way, the hip hop PR firm will be dropping it. I know I messed up when I said that. The hip hop PR firm will be dropping it. It's an all women podcast. Ooh. All baddies that all know hip hop. So stay tuned for that because it's coming in September, okay? Just letting you know. So we're going to show the video. Okay. Before we sign out and show the video, can you just please let them know your social media handle and where we can find your music at?
Well, you guys could follow me on Instagram at exotic_cin. That's EXOTIC_CIN EXOTIC.
It's gonna be at the bottom, babe, so don't stress me. Yeah. And where can we find your music?
You can find it on YouTube. If you just type in Exotic Cin Maybach, you'll find the Maybach video. And then for my music, you can find it on SoundCloud. I have about, I think, 4 tracks. I'm not sure, but I know I have Make You Mine, a Might Be remix. Luke Nasty did the original, and then My Body and Maybach, of course. And I have a couple of features that will be releasing soon. So,
damn.
Yeah.
It's your girl Amber Lay, and I'm over and out.
Bye, guys.
Studios.
I know that you want me all on me, boy, relax, I got you. I see that you're feeling the vibe, I'm feeling it in your eyes, that look in your eyes. I see you grinning, you biting your lip, and you got me here cracking a smile. You say I got what you've been craving, claiming that my features really look amazing. I'm a mix it up, acting partially Asian. No wonder why these bitches always hating. They ain't really mad, got nothing on me. Stay seat. You say you got a sweet tooth and you wanna eat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Baby, we about to have a little fun. Baby, tell me, is that cool? Cause I'm really into you. Tell me what you wanna do, baby. You know it's on you, baby. You know it's on you. Can tell you're in the mood. You're a real different dude. Make me wanna say I love you. Yes, I do. Love it when you kiss and touch my body. Love the way you do me every time I want it. Love the way you work my body till morning. Ready for the ride, baby, let me jump on it. Loving your body when it's next to mine. Sexual fantasies all in my mind. When I'm alone, I just wanna rewind. Wish I could just feel like this all the time. Looking in your eyes, I'm feeling lit tonight. I know what you like. We gon' do it right. Maybe you should go on and lay back. As I push it down, boy, you know you like that. Now my silk road sliding off like down paths. While I watch your face and the way you react. Ride you like a Maybach. Ride you when I throw back. Ride you till I relapse. Stop me up, let me see where your key at. Ride you like a Maybach. Ride you when I throw back. Ride you till I relapse. Stop me up, let me see where your key at. Beat it up past 40, turn on all my buttons. We just getting started. Ride you like a Maybach. Ride you like a Maybach. Ride you like a Maybach. Put it down on you like nobody has. I'm the best, baby, never gotta brag. Put it in overtime, never ever lack. Know exactly what to do, never gotta ask. Grabbing on your key real right. We got plenty of time. About to put this thing in drive. Hope you're ready for this ride. Ride like a Maybach.